Alright guys, welcome back. Before we start, I'm just beware, and just so you can know how our trip went and where to catch some of the fish if you want to do the same type of trip as we did. So we first put in at right here is yes. So we first put in at Clearwater Lake. This is Clearwater Lake here. We actually put in right here. It's right off the edge of the map, but there's an outfitter there called Clearwater Lodge, and this is a really cool lake here. It's clear, hence the name. You can see the bottom in like really deep water, but yeah. So we went up here to start, and we went out to this campsite, and that's the first campsite I'm going to be at when I talk to you guys. We wanted just to see what's open up here before we went down here to make sure anything was open. Then we took this portage down to this lake, Caribou Lake, and that's where the really good bass fishing is. So the first 2 nights we stayed in this campsite. It's 2019, yeah, that's where we stayed in 2019. In this whole bay here, you could see the bottom in the whole thing. It only got to like 10 feet deep. It says 10 on here. I don't think you guys can read that. But anywhere in this whole lake, around the edges, you could catch smallmouth, and a ton of them too. And then we stayed in there 4 nights. So the other 2 nights we stayed at this one, and this lake is Little Caribou Lake. That was a really nice campsite, and it was up high. And those 2 nights. That's gonna be in the second video. This is gonna be a 2-part series. And that was a pretty cool lake and campsite because we were the only campsite on the lake, and it was high up and we could see the whole thing. It was pretty cool. But then last day we didn't go back up this portage. That portage wasn't that nice, so we just went and we took this portage here. Is not bad, and we paddled all the way back through Caribou, and then we took this 210 rod portage, and then we went up here, and it only took us 4 hours or something with the right wind to get from here back to where we started. So let's get to the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back to Full Draw Outdoors. We are now in the boundary waters, and I didn't really want to start the video here, but that's just how it ended up happening. We're at a campsite. We're probably not going to stay at this one, but we're going to go over to a different lake where there's supposed to be better fishing. We already caught 1 smallmouth and 1 lake trout actually. Carson caught them. And we're just having lunch at this campsite, then we're going to go over to the other lake and do a little bit more fishing there. Put over your heads and then I'm gonna run under and we're free. Fish! Fish! Got a fish. Smallmouth. Canoe flip. Keeper smallmouth right here.
got him maybe? Nope. You? Nice. Fish on. Oh yeah, for sure. Smallmouth. He snaps you off. Fish. He choked it. Oh. Ooh. Not a bad smallmouth. Oh, phew. Get him. Oh, he choked it, didn't he?
Well guys, we are now on day 2 of the Boundary Waters trip, and we last night we ate all those fish for supper. We had almost too much fish actually, but now we ate breakfast this morning. We had pancakes, and then we are planning on going out and doing some walleye fishing today. I got a fish. Yeah, buddy. What? Get over here. Get over here. Get over here, bucko. Oh my goodness, it's like, okay, it's actually like pulling drag. On a fly rod, baby. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. He's not out of fight yet. Carson's got one too. Well guys, I got my fish in finally. That is my first ever fish, smallmouth, on a fly rod. He went on a big fight, on a big run. Caught him on this Clouser minnow. There he is. Good 2-pounder. Abby, get down. You ding dong. Well, there's Carson's fish. Probably a 4-pounder. Pretty good 4-pounder. Perfect. Abby, sit. Abby. No, don't eat my fish. Abby, like. Abby, that one? You want that one, Abby? Carson's 2-pounder. Abby just wants to sniff it. Couple pike, that's about it. Peach. There we go. Yep. Sit. Sit. There's a deer in my garden. Alright guys, so I'm editing this right now, and I'm sure you noticed that during that fish catch, the audio just cut out. And we made a pretty dumb mistake with that. So we have our GoPros, right? And we have these mics that are like on a cord, and they plug into here, into that little jack there. So during that fish catch, the mic ripped off from the little jack that plugs into the GoPro. That deer is still out there watching me. We just thought, oh well, we can't use the mic, but the GoPro will capture the sound. Well, we did something really stupid. We left that little piece in there, so the GoPro still thought it had a mic in it, but it didn't, so it didn't record any audio. So it kind of stinks, but all the rest of the GoPro footage from the Boundary Waters trip will have to be just music playing over the video, which is, it'll be alright, and I'm sorry for that, but that's just the way it's gonna have to be. And there's still gonna be 2 episodes, I think, and everything I recorded on this camera, all the B-roll and me talking to the camera will still be on there, but just the GoPro footage will just have music playing over that. Alright guys, thank you for watching this episode of Full Draw Outdoors, and I know I didn't really have any more fishing clips to put in after I last talked to you guys out here, but there's still going to be a part 2, and it's going to have a lot more fishing in it, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe.